Hi, my name is Pastor Philip. I just want to take this time to thank the American government for sending the troop to Liberia to help with the Ebola crisis. And also I want to thank members of the Liberian communities around the United States and in Europe for their efforts in support and helping to fight Ebola in Liberia. We also want to say thank you to all of our friends around the world who have this compassionate heart in helping to eradicate Ebola in Liberia, and also to Liberians who are working hard with the United Nations and other agencies around the world, making sure that we have this crisis under control. Ebola is a very deadly disease, and people sacrificing their life to eradicate this disease in Liberia and in West Africa need to be commended for their efforts. And I want to encourage each and every Liberians right now that we all can work together. I think this time we put aside our differences, our religious and political and ethnic differences, to work together and make sure that we eradicate this disease from Liberia. And we cannot depend on America or other countries alone. We all have to work together and to make sure to get this disease out of Liberia. I know it is campaign time for senatorial elections, and it has been a debate in the House of in the political system of Liberia whether to have elections in the crisis time. But I just want to encourage us. We know politics is important, but the health of these people is very much important. Without a healthy society, you cannot run a healthy political system. So we have to understand and make sure that we find ways of making sure that this political system be postponed, or the election be postponed for a little time until we can get hold of this Ebola crisis. And for Liberians who are frustrated right now with the government of President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, we understand the situations. We understand we cannot take our frustration right now on the streets. We cannot take our frustrations on other situations. Let our frustration be built up against the Ebola crisis. Let us work together. We know the government is not perfect. We know the government has a problem. We know the government is going through some difficult situations. So we need to get rid of what we are focusing on right now on this Ebola thing, so we can make sure we get our country back on its feet. Because we strongly believe we are strong people. We went through the 16-year civil war, and we are going through the Ebola crisis. And God is on our side. We can defeat any situations we have gone through. Liberia is not alone. We have God on our side. I know the situations back home in Liberia is hard. People are suffering. People are dying from other diseases. And our focus should not only be on the Ebola. We have high blood pressure, we have stroke, we have other diseases that are killing our people. We have to focus on that as well. So I want to encourage all of our people. I want to thank the American government and the government, other agencies around the world who are in Liberia right now helping our people. I just want to take this time to thank every one of you, and also Liberians who are working hard, home and abroad, to eradicate Ebola in Liberia. May God bless each and every one of you, and may God bless Liberia. Together, we will succeed in eradicating Ebola. Thank you very much. Thank you.